Aryna Sabalenka versus Emma Raducanu is a blockbuster third-round matchup at Wimbledon for 2025. And both players are coming off different seasons so far. Raducanu entered the tournament as a number 40 in the world with a 17-win, 13-loss season. Her best result was actually making the quarterfinals of Miami, eventually losing to Pegula in a close three-setter, who of course went on to make the final. Her best win also came that week by beating Navarro in a close three-setter, who was number 10 at the time. Her worst loss was actually in Singapore straight after the Australian Open, losing to Buksha, who was 101 in the world at the time, in a close three-setter. Her form's been pretty solid on the grass, and to be fair, was actually pretty solid on the clay as well, by making it to the quarterfinals of Queen's Club, also losing to Joint in Eastbourne, who of course went on to win the tournament. So really interested to see how she can continue this on, especially in front of her home crowd. Sabalenka enters the tournament as the number 1 in the world with a 44-win, 8-loss season, including a bunch of titles and a bunch of finals. Her best result was winning in Miami back in March, which is the biggest trophy or equal biggest trophy along with Madrid this season. And her best win came from that tournament as well, beating the world number 4 at the time, Pegula, in the final of that Miami tournament. Her worst loss, however, was against Vondrousova only a couple of weeks ago in Berlin, who was 164 in the world at the time. Her form on the grass wasn't great last week. She did have a couple of tough matches early, of course, coming off a really good clay court season, so the adjustment was a little bit weird. And the first 2 matches here, she's had to be pushed, but she's slowly getting back into that grass court form. They still have only played the one time before. That was actually back at Indian Wells last year in the third round, where Sabalenka got the straight sets win, but it was a close straight sets. Raducanu did fight in the second, and with the crowd on her side, Raducanu's got to like her chances of upsetting the world number 1. If Raducanu's going to win this one, she needs to be aggressive like she was against Vondrousova, but she's also going to try and use that crowd. She's very good at getting the crowd fired up, and she does respond well to the crowd as well, so she's going to have to use that to try and get in Sabalenka's head and frustrate her to get the win. If Sabalenka's going to win this one, she needs to keep her cool. She hasn't been playing the greatest tennis over the last couple of matches leading into this third round, so she also needs to try and clean it up a little bit and serve a little bit better if she's going to get the win. Love this matchup. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be Vondrousova versus Sabalenka rematch, but Raducanu-Sabalenka, I'm going to go with Sabalenka in 3 sets. I reckon Raducanu will rattle Sabalenka, but I think Sabalenka's experience and power will just overthrow Raducanu in the end. But let me know in the comments below. Who's winning this one?